Please forgive me. I've been saying crispy when I should be saying crispy. Forgive me, please. Yeah, man. Hello, my name is Miguel, and today I'm gonna make for you crispy chicken tenders. So you're gonna need some flour, some cooking wine, sherry, salt for flavor, cooking oil for frying, coconut oil, baking powder, cornstarch, half of an onion, and baking soda. That's for the batter. And a chicken breast. Alright, so now, first, cut your onion in half. Remove the leaf or the skin. Alright, so once you do that, you just get a shredder like this. It's a handy shredder. It's not sharp. If you rub your finger on it, it's not gonna cut you. It's just very handy. You just shred the onion. Shred the onion to puree. You want it to be liquefied, and you don't want to add these pieces in it. Just shred it to the best of your ability and then finish. Remove, don't use you just want to puree the pulp. Alright, so that's it. That's what you want. If you want to use some powdered onions, you can maybe add about a teaspoon of powdered onions instead. Alright, so now we're gonna make our batter. Our batter for the chicken. So add 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Add 4 tablespoons of food cornstarch. Now add half teaspoon of baking powder and half teaspoon of baking soda. Next, add 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of sherry, cooking wine. 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of water. If you don't want to add the sherry, just substitute it with water. Alright, so add 1 tablespoon of cooking oil, coconut oil preferably, and half a teaspoon of salt, sea salt preferably. Sea salt is just regular salt. It's nothing special. It's just salt. It's not gonna taste funny. It tastes just like salt. Alright. So now that you add all your ingredients, use a wooden spoon and mix your batter smooth. Mix it silky smooth. Just make sure it's smooth. I'm making a mess here. It's spilling over and thing. And I don't want that. Alright, so mix your batter smooth. Decide for later. Alright. Now for chicken tenders, this is a chicken breast. So all you need to do really is to debone it. But I'm just going to use the bottom part of the chicken breast. So you debone the chicken. Just debone it. Use your left hand to hold the bone, and then in a right hand with a knife, sharp knife, you get in between the chicken's flesh and the bone, and then cut the flesh off. It's easy. Alright, so that's what you want. You want a nice firm piece of chicken's breast. Alright, so I'm going to rinse this off with running water and a couple drops of white vinegar. Alright, so once I rinsed it off, just look on it some more and trim excess fat. Alright, so this is tenders now. You want to cut it in such a way that when you fry it, you can hold it with one hand and then bite it, you know, like a so that's what you want, big nice strips. Alright, so once you do that, just put it in the batter and allow it to marinate for 10 minutes. Alright, now after the chicken's been marinating, we're going to deep fry. So get a saucepan. I'm using a small saucepan because I'm going to deep fry and I don't want to use too much oil. I just want to use enough, just the right amount. So with a small saucepan, I can make sure I have the depth. So put the saucepan to heat, put the stove's gauge on 6, medium high or high. That's the Scotch bonnet pepper. Did its job. I'm just going to remove it. Make sure I don't fry it. Alright, so I'm just allowing the pot or the pan to get hot. So once it's hot and dried with no water in it whatsoever, just pour cooking oil. I'm using coconut oil. This is some oil that I used to fried some chicken earlier. And the oil is good and clean and pretty, just the same, so I'm just using it. Alright, so once you pour enough oil in a heating saucepan, just allow it to get hot. I used about 4 or 3 cups of oil. Alright, now when the oil's hot and ready, you take your coated chicken tenders or chicken breast tenders and add it to the hot oil or the heating oil and allow. Alright, a few seconds in, just make sure it's not sticking. Just go through and take everything apart. Anything that's sticking together, just kind of break them apart. Alright, 3 minutes. So chicken tenders cooking away. Alright, stove's gauge is on 6, medium high, all this time. And our chicken tenders, it's reaching the end too as well. It's chicken's breast, so it shouldn't take long to cook. It's going to take about 4 minutes to cook. A tip with frying, you see when you're frying and the sizzling gets less, like you hear less, it's less, that's a sign to say your cooking is almost finished. So for between 6 minutes, I would say, just watch it and make sure that all your chicken tenders are cooked. Once they have a nice golden color, you finish. Alright, so I'm just removing this last piece. Alright, that's it, finished. Turn the stove off. Alright, so this is crispy fried chicken tenders. Visit JamaicaDinners.com for the recipe. Subscribe, like, share, and leave a nice comment. Alright, these crispy fried chicken tenders are just like any fancy restaurants. They're light and juicy. Some ketchup. So people typically put on chicken tenders. Look at that. Go check out my jerk chicken tenders and go check out my barbecue chicken tenders. This is nice. You can eat it with some onion rings, which I have, or french fries, or rice. Alright, bye. Yeah, man! Please forgive me. I've been saying crispy when I should be saying crispy. Forgive me, please. Yeah, man!